Hey guys, today I'm not actually talking about I'm not showing gameplay today. I'm actually going to talk about that there was a community Q&A that they did. I mean, they had a Q&A video before, but this one, they're answering some more questions. So, they're basically saying that you can, post a question and yours might get answered on, like the forums. And so I'm not going to read out all the questions. I might just read out the question, but I'm not probably going to read out the response. But I wanted to give my thoughts and comments on the Q&A and the things that are coming up in the future. So the first one's just what players should be expecting when they first started when they started playing this game. And they're talking about right here, like I think the historical aspect of the game is quite rewarding, and I like the historical aspect also. It's just like kind of growing through the ages, and it reminds me of another game I played before. It was also in beta, but it never got released. It's called like 8 Realms, and basically you had to go through the ages also, but it never made it. But I think this game, it's based off Rise of Nations also, and Rise of Nations, I remember I played some of it and it was a lot of fun. Just I wish it was more nations, but I mean there's limitations of course with mobile devices and stuff like that. But I definitely think the historical part is just like the best part of this game, I think, because you see all the details when you're like watching the game. You can, if you zoom in really closely, you can see like the Chinese nation, the French nation. They do a lot of small things for each like nation, and you can see how they have different features. It's pretty interesting. And so let's see, the next question is, many people mentioned it, but what is the point of alliances other than social aspect and rank and donations? And basically what they're saying is the beginning part is the main point is just that, social and ranking and donating troops for now at least. They say they'll be having some new features, and I mean I don't know what new features that I would like personally, because I guess I haven't played a game like Clash of Clans that much, so I don't really know what to expect. So I'm actually really looking forward to see what's gonna come out next. I would like a global chat. That's just my thing though, just chatting with random people around the world. I know you're already doing that in the Alliance, but just at any time, at any period, you can just chat with anybody. I think that's a lot of fun. But I mean, it does, create trolls and, stuff like that, and so it's not always the best idea. But yeah, the alliances, in my alliance right now, there's everyone's very active, talking, donating troops, helping each other out, telling them what they should do. Can you look at my base? Oh, your base is, like this needs work, maybe you should move this around. So that's the point of an alliance, and we're supposed to work together. And I hope that they maybe can up the cap, have more people join the alliance, but maybe it's harder to manage, I guess. But I'm really excited to see what else they're gonna add soon. And so the next question is age bonus. I think it's very unclear if that's a good idea to rush through the ages or not. I feel like there's a bonus when I attack a medieval base when I am still classical age. For example, I could loot 90k max gold at the medieval base, and in the end I had looted over 100k. Is that a bug? Is that an eternal bonus that you get of the age? I'm not talking about the bonus you get afterwards for killing all the gold buildings, for example. So I mean, I have noticed that when you attack, sometimes you get some extra even though you're not using like a loot blessing or something like that. I'm not quite sure what it is either, to be honest. Yeah, basically he's saying that it's basically what you get unless you have a loot blessing like that, or you're the British, like basically what I just said. But I guess the second part is if you should rush through the ages or not. I always suggest that you should at least work on the blacksmith, the barracks, upgrading all the defensive buildings first before you upgrade. I mean, you can upgrade if you like, but I feel like those are the most important ones, I mean, the other things can kind of wait, maybe your walls can wait a little bit, your let's see, what else? The one that has the blessings, the temple, that can wait a little bit. I mean, your war tactics, again, they can wait a little bit. I mean, it's not that necessary to use it to win. I mean, they are hopeful, but I would definitely just the economy buildings too, not even that necessary if you loot a lot, so technically, I mean, it's not that important. But I would suggest definitely upgrade everything or most things before you get to the next age. But I'm glad that they added a level cap, because people were just buying a ton of crowns and then they're leveling up to Enlightenment Age or Gunpowder Age, but now they have a level requirement. Like I heard for Enlightenment Age it is level like 60, I think. I heard some people in the chat before were saying like I think it's like level 8 for classical or something like that, or iron. So they definitely added some like some caps, which help people from just rushing through the game, and it's not any fun. You have to go through the ages. That's the point, to experience it all. But I guess everyone thinks differently. Anyways, the next question. The newest building that was introduced was the storehouse. What else is coming? I think he meant vault. The storehouse is the one that holds the the trade goods. But I mean, I think that's what I'm talking about. Elephant stable. If ever, is the elephant stable different than the horse stable? I think, I showed in one of my videos, if you guys saw like the war elephant stables, those things produce like 2 war elephants at a time, and that's pretty ridiculous. And because they have like twice the health of a like cavalry, like the one with the high hit points, and that's pretty ridiculous. I don't think that's fair, but I mean, it may be fun, just to have like in the new ages or something like that. But let's see, what basically just they're considering whatever is new. And so I'm looking forward to the industrial age also, because there's going to be a lot of new things. You saw like the images I showed you before. It shows there's like a war blimp, a tank, kind of like a turret thing. Maybe it might be anti-air, because he says it right here. He's not really spoiling anything, but there's going to be an airport. And I mean, we did see a blimp before, so I mean, I'm thinking there's going to be some kind of carrier craft. We don't know what it is. I guess it's going to be a blimp first, because a blimp is before an airplane, I guess, technically, or they might have like a small fighter jet or something. That'll be pretty interesting though. I'm definitely looking forward to those new buildings, new troops. That's what I'm really looking forward to. So let's see. As far as possible, could you shed some light on some of the items / suggestions that are being worked on by the devs, or will be incorporated in the future iterations of the game? And so let's see. Okay, so basically they're talking about changing your nations and wonders, because a lot of people talked about that. I mean, if you saw my own base, like my Chinese nation, at the beginning I thought the pyramid was really good for getting more food. Really bad idea. I wish I could change too, because that was pretty bad idea. I wouldn't suggest getting it. I mean, the boost is kind of nice, but it doesn't really even out, because you can actually just raid and get the same amount pretty easily. So yeah, I'm glad that they're gonna implement that, because everyone's trying to figure out what nation is on top right now, and I feel like British nation and the Japanese nation are pretty they're up there. And people are talking about the German and the Roman and the Greeks also. The French, I heard, and the Chinese are kind of like underdeveloped a little bit, but I mean, I guess we'll still see. Everything's still evolving. Let's see. Basically, okay, good. They're thinking about working on league rewards, because if you ever got to like the Silver Age, or even the Gold Age, the Gold League, sorry, Silver League or Gold League, and that you just get like, you can choose like 10k, and like 10k at that point is like nothing basically, and so I'm glad that they're trying to work on that. Let's see, the next question is, the transition of infantry, range, and horse units from the Enlightenment units to industrial units is somewhat vague, especially on unique ones like the transformation of the cavalry units to tanks. How we address this in the future? I guess I wonder what they're gonna change, but I actually haven't got fusiliers yet in the Enlightenment Age, because currently I have halberders, but I didn't know they changed the range actually. I was actually surprised, but I did notice when I was wanting to upgrade them, they got a +1 on the range, so I guess it becomes a range, which is, I don't mind that, I mean, that's pretty cool. Like, I heard, the British one is, like, their main unit is like a range unit also already to begin with, so I think that's pretty interesting. And see, they're thinking about adding new troops to the mix, so I'm curious on what they're gonna add, because you know, this the normal ones that you see in most of these kind of games, but then I wonder what they're gonna add next. So that's pretty curious too. And I guess this is the last question right here. And can we expect much different Alliance Wars or Clan Wars system from other than Clash of Clans genre wars? So a lot of people have talked about this in the chat, in my Alliance chat also. It's about Clan Wars and, you know, or Alliance Wars. Basically they say that what they're gonna do is they're gonna prioritize just having it fun for the players. It might be similar to, you know, Clash of Clans or something. I actually haven't done Clan Wars in Clash of Clans. I have seen some videos, and I mean, it looks like you're just kind of head to head with another, you know, clan basically. And I guess you earn points there. So I wonder how that's gonna turn out. I'm pretty interested into it, and I hope that, you know, it's gonna be interesting because I want our clan to do really well, and I want to start up a second clan too, or second alliance, and I hope that we can grow that also. So I'm really excited about, you know, I'm glad that they're answering our questions and, you know, concerns, because I'm pretty interested on the development of this game in its future. So I guess to end this video, I wanted to talk about, I made a Ask M account. So basically, if you want to ask any questions, if you don't want to ask on YouTube, you know, if you want to just be anonymous, you can ask on ask.fm/DomiNations dude. I also made a Twitter too, so if you want to just go to twitter.com/DomiNations dude, you can follow me there. You can ask me questions there also. I don't mind answering it there too. My internet's a little slow, as you can see, but if you would like to, you know, if you would like to ask questions here, I'll be glad to ask questions. And if you follow me, I'll definitely follow you back, because I'm really new. I don't really use Twitter that much, so I'm really excited though. Thanks for everyone that's been viewing my videos and subscribing and everything, because I'm trying to make, you know, new content, and I'm trying to up my quality of my videos. I have seen the constructive criticisms that, you know, people have wrote, like I remember Billy Bob specifically, and thank you for telling me, because yeah, I know I kind of have some habits, so I'm definitely trying to work on, you know, making it better. And so I hope you guys are really enjoying these videos. I'll definitely upload another gameplay video soon. So next time, guys, you'll see me in another gameplay video, and just remember to come back and check out my videos, and I'll see you guys next time.